denizens of the multiverse, it is I, the GOAT, coming at you with another video. Today I'll be talking about YouTuber products from least healthiest to most healthiest. In the day and age of misinformation spread around the internet, I want to at least be somewhat informative in what content I could provide. I want you coming out of this thinking, hey, I learned something new today. I'm not a medical professional or anything. Everything I say in this video is my opinion, don't sue me. And since we are on the topic of YouTube,
only 0% of you are not subscribed, so if you aren't subscribed, it's free and you can always unsubscribe later. And smash that like button and turn on notification bell.
if I had every YouTuber product, this video would take years to come out. But the products I will be talking about are, not in order by the way, Feastables, Prime, Lunchly, Joyride, Myna Snacks, Oats, MishMash, 1UP, DoughBriks, MaxJerky, SourBoys, NutCase, TunaJerky, pizzafye, Top of the Morning, and Be Happy. With that long intro out of the way, let's get started. Let's start off the list with something a little recognizable. Feastables, made by MrBeast. Before I even get into the stats, this is a chocolate bar, so it's automatically gonna be unhealthy. But there's honestly quite a bit of junk food on the list, so I'll be comparing it to them. I will also not be going off by taste, because I haven't tried most of these foods. I am only strictly going off nutrition. With that being said, Feastables milk chocolate has 320 calories, 160 per serving, having 2 servings, while king size Hershey's has 360 calories or 120 per serving. It has 3 servings. Marginally better in calories, but let's look at the nutritional value. Going off of 1 serving, they have around the same saturated fat, Breast having 1 less, Beast having 15 grams of sugar per serving, while Hershey's is 14 grams, but Hershey's has 3 servings, making it a total of 42 grams of sugar, while Beast having just 30 grams of sugar with its only 2 servings. Hershey's does have 6 grams of protein in total, so they automatically win. You already know protein is the most important part. Comparing them together, they're roughly the same, but Breast does have a pretty significant sugar difference. Even with that sugar difference, Feastables somehow tastes sweeter. Since I have tried both of these products, I would honestly stick with Hershey's just cause it doesn't taste as sweet, plus it's a little bit cheaper too. But nutritionally wise, it's honestly not too terrible compared to some other stuff we'll be seeing later. Hold on, it's too tall vertically. There we go. Next, we have NutCase, coming from the massive streamer Ninja Tyler Fortnite Blevins. This is one of 2 drinks we have on the list, one a lot healthier than the other. NutCase is a cashew milk that pretty much looks like a worse version of a protein shake or like Nesquik chocolate milk. That's still a pretty good compliment though. Having around 170 calories, 5 grams of protein, 14 grams of sugar, which isn't too much either. It's honestly a pretty decent option, which impressed me because I've never seen this thing before, but it's a plant-based, naturally sweetened chocolate milk pretty much. If this drink had more protein, it could definitely be so much better, but it's not terrible either. But honestly, this is one of the healthier items on the list, so good job, Mr. Blevins. Next, we have a candy called 1UP by FazeRug. I didn't even know this thing existed till now, but this is pretty bad for you. It's pretty much just normal candy but freeze-dried, that's the gimmick. It's 2 servings worth of candy having 220 calories total, which doesn't sound too bad when the entire bag is full. The problem with freeze-dried candy is that it looks fuller, but that's because the candy is expanded like 10 times its original size. It has 44 grams of sugar in total. That's pretty much drinking a can of Coke. And let's not forget the delicious red 40 that's in here. Comparing this to Feastables, that actually seems a lot better than this. I don't even want to talk about this shit anymore. Next, we have SourBoys by Oompaville. This is another candy, but not nearly as bad as 1UP. 4 servings, totaling 28 grams of sugar, which is less than Phase and Beast. And there's no terrible dyes, they're all natural dyes, so no red 40 or yellow 10, whatever. Those terrible dyes for your body. Everything else doesn't really have like much to say about, like it's just normal. But hey, at least it's better than Beast and Phase in the sugar content. I'll be putting it above Beast in the tier list. Up next, we have Myna cookies by Pokimane. Honestly, there's nothing special about these cookies, nutritionally wise. They just seem like average cookies. I guess they're made from real ingredients, but I'm not spending that much money on them. I guess I'm a broke boy. Next, we got a heavy hitter, Joyride by Trahan. This is the last item for the candy section, and I've actually tried some of these candies before, and some of them do taste pretty good. Having 3 servings, it has 12 grams of sugar total, which is actually crazy good for candy. This is the least sugar we've seen so far in these YouTuber candies. Another thing I wanted to mention is it's very high in fiber for some reason. 8 grams of fiber per serving, which is honestly really impressive. I'm guessing it has that much fiber because if you look at the ingredients, a lot of it is plant-based. And let's not forget, no red 40 or other dyes, which is awesome. Good job, Ryan. You made a great product, but I can't put it higher than a B tier because it's still candy at the end of the day. But either way, it's honestly very impressive how you were able to make a candy. Tastes still sweet, but like very little amount of sugar. YouTubers should be following your example and making something healthier from already terrible foods and not just copying an existing item and saying it's better. Another very healthy item we have is Oats from Yumna. I honestly don't know how to pronounce the YouTuber's name, I apologize. But from the bag, you get a pretty decent sized bag of oats, 6 servings per bag, 8 grams of sugar and 7 grams of protein per serving. But from what I could tell, this is pretty much comparable to Quaker Oats, which is great. Oats are always an easy way to have breakfast or add it to a protein shake, yogurt, etc. There's a lot of different ways to use oats, and they're all a very good way for quick eating. Oats are also a very good option for clean eating as well. And for the elf oats, they're a good way to eat well while also like supporting your favorite YouTuber if this is your favorite YouTuber, you know? So good job on making a very good product for other people. Good mythical morning. We have MishMash by Good Mythical Morning. Looking at the stats, they aren't really very notable, but I saw some posts on Reddit saying it didn't taste good. Now I'm kind of wondering how it does taste like. Nutritionally wise, just seems like an average cereal, nothing crazy. Next, we have Prime, made by Forest and Forehead. Looking at the surface of the stats, everything looks normal. The sodium does stick out because for an energy drink, that's not enough to refuel you. It does have 700 milligrams of potassium, which is more than a Gatorade, so I don't know. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Unlike Prime. Also, Prime says it has 2 grams of sugar, but there's a good amount of artificial sweeteners in it. It doesn't even do its job as an energy drink / thirst quencher. I don't know how to categorize these products. Either way, I wouldn't drink it if I were you. If you want me to drink Prime though and die from it, let me know. I can make a YouTube shorts about it. Next, we got David Dobrik with his pizza place, DoughBriks. Honestly, couldn't find much information about the stats of the pizza. Maybe I didn't search good enough, but if anyone wants to try finding it, be my guest. But one slice of cheese pizza is 710 calories, and a whole cheese pizza is 4,260 calories. This is comparable to a Costco pizza, one slice having 760 calories, and a whole pizza is 4,540. I don't know how much sodium or cholesterol a David pizza has, but if it's comparable to a Costco pizza has a bunch of protein in it, so that would be pretty cool. I'm guessing David's pizza isn't as big as the Costco one, if I had to guess, but whatever, it's pizza either way. Speaking of pizza, we got pizzafye by airrack. From a first glance, in my opinion, it just looks like pizza sauce in a bottle, but sold for more money because it has its brand name on it. From this blurry picture, stats are nothing special. In my opinion, this just seems like a scam. More of a scam than Lunchly, and that's saying something. Has anyone even eaten this before? Is it at least good? Let me know. I doubt anyone's tried it though. Top of the morning to you all laddies. We got Top of the Morning, made by JackSepticEye. Again, I tried to find the nutritional value of Jack's coffee, but again, I couldn't find anything on his website. Maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough again, but I doubt it would be much different from regular coffee. Jack's does have 95 milligrams of caffeine, which is exactly the same as a regular cup of coffee. I only saw on his website reviews of a lot of people saying it tastes good, so coffee is just like the most middle of the pack you could get. It's not good for you, and it's not really that bad for you either, so it's just kind of just there. Next, we have CharlieD'Amelio's Be Happy Popcorn. It's just popcorn, nothing special. Next. We're down to the final 3 contestants. We will now be talking about MaxJerky, made by MaxtheMeatGuy. A bag has 4 servings for a total of 44 grams of protein, which is really good. Does have 1,160 milligrams of sodium, but it's dried out meat, so it kind of makes sense it has that much sodium. No saturated fats or trans fats, which is good. It's just a higher quality version of normal beef jerky. It's just more expensive on the other hand, but that's YouTuber tax plus higher quality beef you're getting. Compared to everything else we've talked about on this list, this is honestly a great choice. The final 2 we have Masaru, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Original tuna jerky. This is another great option. For having 30 grams worth of tuna, it's about 17 grams of protein, which is pretty crazy. I couldn't tell how much servings this has. I even checked on his website. I couldn't find anything there. Besides that, this is honestly pretty impressive. Ingredients used look natural and healthy too, of course. And then you have fish, which is also one of the healthiest meats you get because it has omega-3 fatty acids and other nutrients. From what I could tell, Masaru is just a man trying to sell his local fish, and it's a lot better than all the other YouTube shit. And lastly, we've reached the final product, Lunchly, made by Beast, Logan, and KSI. I guess this is just how the story goes. Lunchly is a Lunchables knockoff. When Lunchly first released, they were in the thick of it and everybody knows that. There was a manufacturing error or maybe an error in shipment. I don't really know, but there was a moldy cheese problem in a lot of the Lunchlys. But Lunchly is just at the start of its lifetime. It's not even in its prime, and this ain't even its final form. Looking at the stats for the pizza Lunchly, it has 360 calories, 12 grams of protein, 12 grams of sugar, and 710 milligrams of sodium, which is quite a bit for children. Cause ain't no grown-ass man eating this shit. Lunchly is healthier than Lunchables, which was an already bad food for you, then having Prime, which is already cancer-inducing, and having a mini Feastables, which isn't too bad since it's only 1 piece of chocolate. But this isn't nearly enough calories for kids' lunch. Is this supposed to be a snack or something? What is it supposed to be advertised as? I feel like they don't even know either. It's honestly just a bad product, nutritionally and in theory. You have now reached the tier list section. So let's get started with dead last. We have Prime, and then Lunchly, and in top of F tier, we have 1UP. In D tier, we have pizzafye. In C tier, we have MishMash, Myna Cookies, DoughBriks, Feastables, and on top of C tier, top of the morning. Just barely making it out of C tier, we have Be Happy Popcorn, and then a good step up, SourBoys, and then Joyride being a very good step up. And at the top of B tier, we have NutCase. In A tier, we have MaxJerky, coming in at 3rd place, and then still in A tier, in 2nd place, we have Oats. And lastly, our only S tier, we have Masaru TunaJerky. I also wanted to mention that you usually wouldn't buy YouTuber food as your only sustenance, but that's it for the tier list. I honestly hope we get more proper meals one day from YouTubers or more healthy variety options. YouTubers have the biggest influence, so creating something healthy could change the game if done correctly. But that's all for now. Like and sub and all that. Bye bye.